Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about one of the data analysis tools that I talked about in my previous video. And I'm talking about Tableau, which is a visual analysis tool. This tool is one of the commonly used tools in the business world today, and that's why I chose to talk about it in this video. Now, I'm going to show you how to use this tool to, looking at this kind of data right here, and then pulling information from this big data and running your query to generate this kind of report like this, like this in a few minutes. So talking about Tableau. Tableau has various versions you can download online. There's Tableau Public and there's Tableau Desktop. Tableau Desktop, of course, is not free, and then it has some functions that you can use that you cannot find in Tableau Public. Tableau Public is free, it's very free, but everything you have on Tableau Public, all your work will be visible to everyone online around the world. But in Tableau Desktop, you have some level of privacy to your job, to your work. Whatever you put online, whatever you work on, whatever you save is not visible to everyone online. And then there are some functions in Tableau Desktop that you cannot find in Tableau Public. So I'm going to show you how to use this tool professionally. So let's dive in. The first thing you need to do if you want to use Tableau is to download the software. So just go to Google and just type Tableau download like this. And then just click on download Tableau now. It's going to take you to this this page, which is Tableau's page. And then you try the free one. Just click on the free version. You try the free version and then you continue from there. So once you're done downloading, it's going to take you to this interface, which is Tableau's interface. This is where you begin your work from. And you're going to see, different data sources that you can connect to, depending on what, data source you're picking from. You can pick from, Microsoft Excel, from text file, from JSON file, from PDF file, spatial file, statistical, and many more. And then you can pick from Tableau Server if you want to. You can also pick from Microsoft SQL Server if you want to, MySQL, Oracle, and so on. But I'm going to pick my data source from Microsoft Excel. And then I click Microsoft Excel. And I pick my data source, from. Now I have my data source and I have all the information I want, right here. So the first thing you need to do if you want to see your information, your data set, is to pick. And I told you it's simply a drag and drop, tool. So I'm going to pick the sales table and drop it. So we have all the rows and columns in the sales sheet right here. And I have 128 rows in this very data source. And I can also add other tables to it. I have the logistics table, the managers table, the regions table, the returns table. These are all the tables I'm going to be using, to pick my information when I begin, my reporting. So I'm going to add the logistics, and then what this means is that inner join. This is inner join. As you can see, inner join where I'm joining sales and logistics together. That means I'm bringing all the information in sales and all the information in the logistics table together, so everything will be in one table. I'm going to add another table to it, and that's also inner join. It's bringing everything in sales table, in logistics table, and in managers table together on one table. I'm going to add regions table to it because I'm going to be needing all this information along the line. And I'm going to add the returns table to it. So I have 1,000 rows right now. So all the information in the sales table, the logistics and manager and regions table are all put together. So once I have all my tables put together in my data source, and then I go to the sheet, I'm going to click on this orange button right now, which will take me to the worksheet. this is the worksheet we're going to be working on. This is where all the reporting will be happening. So basically what you're going to be seeing is the dimension pane and the measures pane. All the information on your tables, you know, the one we have right here and the data source right here is divided into dimensions and measures. So we're going to be picking, we're going to be dragging and dropping into the sheet to show the reports we're going to be pulling out from the data source. So I want to look at all the products that were returned and the company, the logistics company that returned them, and then the managers that are responsible for those the products that were returned, and find out the reason why they were returned. I'm sure we should be able to find that in this in the data set that we have. It should have the reason why the products were returned. So basically, we're going to pick the product returned. We go to the measures pane and pick the returns and draw on the row section. So we have the products that are returned here, and then but this is aggregated. We have 990 products that were returned, but we do not know which product were returned. We don't know the logistic company, and we do not know the managers responsible for this return, and we don't even know the region where the product was returned from. So we're going to find out all this. So we just come to product name right here, and then we drop it here. So here we see all the products that were returned. If you want to add label to this, we just go to returns and then put on label. So we have label. We can see that Bimbo has 349 returns, and then Null has 172, and like that, and we can see all the labels. You can see each of the products that were returned from for this period. But we want to know from where, and the manager. Let's see the manager that is responsible. We see that Jessica is responsible, and then we see Miriam responsible, and all the managers responsible for this return. Then which delivery company returned it? We're gonna find that, and then we see that we're building up this, but this is becoming too clogged up. So I'm gonna take some things off. But I want to know the reason why these products were returned. So I'm going to drop that in the column section. And I can actually change this orientation. This is becoming too, if you want to change this orientation, the bar, the way the bar is looking, you can just click here. You can see, I think this is better than what we had. But we can actually use a different graph if you don't want to use this bar chart. You can just go to the show me panel right here, click on it, and then you pick any of the graphs that you have here. But if you look at the graphs, if you hover around any of them, anyone that has the square around it is the one you can use. But if you don't see any square around it like this one, you cannot use this ones, you cannot use this, you cannot use this. But you can use the box and whisker plots, you can use the packed bubbles, you can use the side-by-side circles, you can use this, like this. Anyone you see the square box, when you hover around it, then you can use it. So I'm going to use this highlight table right here, and then you can see clearly, if you look at this now, you see the deep blue shows that the highest number, and the light blue shows the low numbers. And if you come to the table right here, if you look at the managers, you see that Miriam has the highest returns, due to wrong shipment, whatever she's thinking, I do not know. So basically, this kind of gives you an idea of what is happening, and helps you to take action, before things get too bad. And that's why, I like this tool a whole lot. You can play around it. You can do whatever you want to do within a given period of time, to turn in your report. And if you want to see the shipping company that is responsible for this, and we can actually put that, check the shipping company right here. And then you know who to contact for all the shipping problems. So you have the delivery company, the logistics company right here, and you can see Ville Logistics has a lot of wrong shipping problems. So you can see it right here. So you know what to do, and that's for that. If you want to know, let's go to another sheet. You just come to sheet 2 right here, just like you use your Excel. This is a workbook, and then we'll go to another sheet. So we want to know the product that has the highest sales, within this period of time. Just come to product sales right here, drop it in the row section, and then you come to product name and then drop in the row section. Okay, so I don't want to use this. I'm gonna go to show me, and then I pick something else. I want to pick the bar chart. I can see that I'm gonna change the orientation, and then I put label product sales, and then I label, so we can see the product that has the highest sales. We can see Bimbo, and then I can change this. Remember I said if you hover around the different chart type and you see the square box, those are the ones you can use. So let me change to the bubble, the packed bubble style. Okay, so we can see that Bimbo has the highest sales with the biggest bubble, followed by Toner, Tameshi, and like that. So okay, I'm gonna save this for sheet 2 right now, and I go to sheet 3, and we want to find out the product that gives us the highest profit and from what region is it coming from. So we just pick the gross profit right here, and then it's 11% total profit, and then we want to know which product is giving us the profit. So we can see, and then I'm gonna add data label to it. So we see this product is giving us the highest with 8% profit, and then we can decide to take off whatever is not giving us profit, or we reduce our spend on that product, or we look for a different strategy to grow the product. And then we want to find out the region that the profit is coming from. Let me change the rotation. We see that Unvis is giving us the highest profit, and then it's coming from South Central. So we can further drill down to this location, what is happening, and then replicate what is happening in these other places that are not giving us profits, like the Pacific there, and then all these other ones. So how do we convert this to a dashboard? I'm quickly going to show you how to change this to a dashboard. So before I go to the dashboard, I want to quickly show you how to create a calculated field. So I'll just go to analysis right here, and then click on create calculated field right here. So you have to rename first before you start putting your calculation. So I'm going to put net sales right here, and then I put my calculation. I'm going to pick the product sales, and then I deduct the returns. Always make sure that you have the call out here telling you whether it's the calculation is valid or there is error. In this case, it is valid. So I'm going to click OK right here. So I have my net sales created, and it drops in the measure panel. So I'm going to drop it right here to show you. Now we have the total net sales. This is the total sales minus my returns, and this is what I have. I can also put the product name so I can see, what product was returned, and then we see the total sales for the product after the return. So I'm going to put product name right here, and then we have it. And I'm going to put the net sales in the label panel right here. So I have the data label added to the charts as we see here. So I'm just going to go straight to the dashboard. So you come down below your screen where you have your sheets. You see the new story, and then you see the new dashboard. So you just click on the new dashboard, right, and it brings you right here. So I'm going to go to where I have the size, just click on the down arrow and click on the arrow where the fixed size is. And then you're going to see automatic. Just click on the automatic, and it brings you to this page right here. So I'm going to put all the sheets I've been working on, for the past few minutes. First, I want to create my dashboard title. I'm going to put the dashboard title here, and I'm going to type my title right here. And then you click OK. I'm going to drop my sheet right here, and then I enlarge it, make it bolder, and then I'm going to take this off because I don't really need it. So make it bolder, and then I bring the next sheet right here, make that bold also, and I'm going to take this off also. like so. So I'm gonna bring the third one right here, and then I'm gonna make it bold too, like so. And I'm gonna put some border around it. So I go to layout, and I just go to where I have my border, and then I pick my border. I have my border. I do the same for the rest of them. And be sure to adjust it properly so they're all aligned. I'm gonna put border on this too, like so. And then I'm gonna make this bolder, I'll bolden the title a little bit, and then increase the font, and click OK. And then I have my dashboard. Here we go. So this is just how to use this software to build a dashboard like this. And then there are lots of functions I've not even put you through on Tableau, which I will come back to later. But right now, I'm going to stop right here, and then I'll see you next time. My name is Miriam. Thank you for watching. Bye.